So you help people with autistic and ADHD burnout?
Yes, that's right. That's me. I'm Paula, and I am autistic and ADHD burnout expert. I have a neurodivergent mindfulness newsletter that you can subscribe on LinkedIn or on my website.
What is autistic burnout?
So it is a burnout like any other burnout, but being autistic makes it more complex because, first of all, as being autistic, we are more prone to burnout. So it's easier for us to end up in a burnout, and that it's harder for us to get out of burnout. As an autistic person is harder. Things like sensory sensitivities, not having enough spoons to manage things, having to use more energy to mask, to adapt to social situations, and a variety of other things.
I often find it difficult, more tiring, having to think a lot more in the day. And like recently I had like a bit of tinnitus. I realised that I needed to step back a bit and focus, be more mindful and focus on the here and now.
Yes, absolutely. That is a good first step.
There's a difference between ADHD and autistic burnout and neurotypical burnout.
Generally say like there would be two different types of burnout. I will briefly describe each type, and you will notice that one type is more common for neurotypical people and other type is more common for ADHD and autistic people, although both can happen to both. So the first type is what I call tactical burnout. It lasts between 1 to 3 months. It usually happens for people who are neurotypical. Some event hits, maybe they move house, maybe they change careers, maybe they need plan a wedding, maybe they need they're dealing with the loss of a relative. So it's just like one big event that shakes them up a bit, requires more time, more energy to deal with, more stress. Then once that event passes, person is able to kind of have some time to rest, recover, and go back to their normal life. Usually, if they have that type of burnout, they need 1 to 3 months to recover. They might need a bit of rest, a bit of recovery time. They might use some therapy, some help for friends and family, and they recover and they go back to normal life. The second type of burnout is what I call layered burnout. It's usually when a person keeps burning out again and again. It's usually not caused by one event, but it's usually caused by multiple things at the same time. So they might have a really stressful job, and they might also be autistic, and they might also have a chronic health condition, and they might also have small children, and they might also be sensitive to noise, and they have to go to work every day where it's noisy, and all the things compound. It's just never ending cycle of getting a bit better and then falling into burnout again, because there's too much going on to really recover properly. That person might try things like therapy, meditation, diet, better lifestyle, but it's so hard to achieve that when you already have so much going on and when you have no breathing space. And also a lot of those things are created by neurotypicals for neurotypicals, so they don't work that well for neurodivergent people, and it's really hard to tackle burnout in these situations and to really overcome them for good. So that's when we really need tailored solution